Check, 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 check. All right. Let's get to it. It's Wednesday. Icon Radio. This is your man, John Blaze, talking to town heavy duty. Core DJs. There we go. Now I can hear myself. All right, so Icon Radio, home of quality independent music. I'm here on Wednesdays. I'm here Fridays at 2 p.m., man, with the Talk of the Town mix show live on the ones and twos, where I'm breaking all the records, all the new stuff that you may hear or may not hear yet. But that's where I'm at right here, so be sure to tap in. You can download and listen to the app. Download the app free on your iPhone or Androids, or visit iconradio.com. So tap in with us. A lot of stuff going on, man. Shout out to Respect the Underground Southwest Alliance. All right. I told you we had a very special guest in the building. Let me get my cameras right. There he goes right there. What's up, Bird?
What's happening?
Hold on. Let me see if I can hear you.
You hear me?
There we go. We got to get you right.
I put my headphones on.
Yeah, we got to get you right. What's up, Bird?
What's happening, Johnny Blaze?
How you doing, man?
I'm good. How you doing?
We blessed.
Blessed. Man, let's talk about it.
Yeah. All right, so, man, like I said, we just recently met online. You know what I'm saying? You sent me some music.
Right.
You know, let's talk about it, man. You've been working, you got some stuff in the stash, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely got a lot of stuff in the stash. Been producing secretly for about the past year.
Okay.
Every day. You know what I'm saying?
So you making beats, too?
Yeah, I'm going to be real with you. I'm a rapper. I like my passion producing. And I just found that out. I found that out like a year ago. You know what I'm saying?
So were you rapping? You were rapping first, or
rapping first? Yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay. So you rapping first, then you started making your own beats, and you're like, I like doing this a little bit more.
Yeah, it was all right. So yeah, I started rapping in 2017. You know what I'm saying? Picked up the pen and really started going to the studio, recording, actually putting songs together and stuff like. And yeah, like I said, about a year ago, next month to make it a year. You know what I'm saying? That I got on the FL, got the computer in March, got on the FL in April, and then, man, I can count on both hands in that whole time how many times I wasn't working on the beat, like a day that I missed. Like I can count on probably one hand, really with just one hand.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's every day.
Yeah.
So that's what I do, but it's you know what I'm saying. That's just one.
The rapping was natural to you. That's what it was. It was too easy. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Let me challenge myself and let me. That makes sense though, because you know what you like to rap on. And a lot of times it's hard to find beats, right?
Facts. Or get the proper contracts or to get in contact with the producers. That may be YouTube producers that just like that lease money a little bit more. You know
yeah, and then you hear your record, your same beat,
exactly,
with 50 other rappers in your own city.
Exactly,
man, that's a big problem right now. I'm not gonna lie.
That's a fact, though. That's a fact.
Hey, do me a favor, lift up your mic a little bit, right? Yeah, just pull it up like that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll mess it up.
No, that's a real thing though, man. Like I've been trying to tell artists, for so long that you got to find exclusive beats.
Yeah, for sure.
So, I mean, that makes sense. All right, so you put out a project, you said you really started, like, back in 18, right?
Right. 2017 when I started. 2018, I released my first project. It was the mixtape.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just like a little project. I think it was like 14 remixes on there. It was kind of like like the dedication, Lil Wayne and Drama, how they did their thing. It was more or less like, all right, I'm gonna rap on these beats and just show different things, because I'm still learning how to make my songs.
Right.
So then, I put that out.
You got to get the bars off. Get the bars off.
Exactly.
No, I get it.
Exactly. And then I put out my first official project last year, 2020.
Okay.
April, called Playlist Therapy, and I produced 5 out of 6 of the tracks on there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And that was just like the beginning right there.
All right, that's what's up.
For sure.
Now, real quick, tell us where you from, where you grew up, all that.
Right. Well, I'm originally from here, from Phoenix.
Okay.
I moved around a lot. You know what I'm saying? I ain't always like live in Phoenix. I lived in, you know what I'm saying, Chandler, Mesa. I lived in Queen Creek. I lived everywhere. Yeah. But I've always
Arizona though, you true
no,
Arizona.
No, for sure. But you know what I'm saying. But like, you know, I put on for Phoenix as a city because you know what I'm saying. I put on for whole Arizona. It ain't just about Phoenix. You know what I'm saying. But as far as in where I always identify with, like as a city, like okay, Phoenix. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like the capital.
You pay attention to what's going on in the city.
Yeah,
musically and all that.
Yeah, no, definitely, for sure.
Yeah. Some people, it's funny because I asked some people some artists that, and they I don't know if they're lying or if they really don't pay attention.
Right.
But I feel like in this day and age, you really don't. It doesn't matter where you're at. You know what I'm saying. You can kind of really be from anywhere. You know what I'm saying. And you don't really have to worry about what's going around you. But it is necessary to kind of know what's going on.
Right. So yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Blaze said it.
That part.
Yeah. All right. So you have some new music in the cut, man.
Yeah.
And matter of fact, you have one single dropping. Is it Friday?
Friday, yeah. Called Lose.
Yeah. So this is a dope record. We actually got to premiere this on the Southwest Alliance DJ call yesterday, man. And it did really well.
Five.
Yeah. That's a good look. And you know, those DJs are like all out of state.
Yeah, I peeped that. Like when we was in the meeting, I was going to everybody's page, looking at. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, some of them already follow. You know, it was like, all right, we tapping in.
Yeah, a lot of Colorado. We have some Atlanta, North Carolina, Texas in there too, man.
Right.
So it's a good look, man. But it did well.
Right. I was surprised. I wouldn't get nothing negative. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no negative. It wasn't no. Well, this one thing, you know what I'm saying? It was really just
and what's crazy is, you know, like I have this record that, you know what I'm saying? But you know me, like I feel like the next one is the one too.
Man.
So you're just kind of just giving a little teaser with this joint right here.
Yeah,
News.
News, it was just more or less like, all right, if I'm going to put money in a record to get the people's attention, if I feel like I got something big coming, whatever, it's another single, whatever, I want this one to get everybody attention because even though, you know, I may make music for a certain demographic, what's coming is for everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So this is what I gotta get off. Gotta be like anybody could like the song. It's like it's just one of the catchy ones.
So I gotta ask this though, like because I'm still kind of getting to know you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Talk to me.
What like how would you describe yourself? You know, how are you different from other artists or what's going on right now?
I mean, my story.
Okay.
I mean, that's it. My story, my grind, my the things I've overcome in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can go on, we can talk about it for hours, but my story, and I got a story to tell. Like a lot of artists, you know, they talk about blanket stuff because they really don't have an interesting story, and it's cool. You ain't gotta have the most interesting story, be the most interesting person to make the most absolutely incredible music. But
your story is authentic.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So is there something? Is there a record that we're gonna hear with a particular story?
Yeah, for sure. Right. I mean, I ain't even really. I'm telling you, like, I got a lot of records that's gonna dig deep. But you know, I'm new at this music shit, you know, stuff.
Oh yeah, you can cuss.
Oh, I can curse. Okay, cool. Yeah, excuse me. Yeah, I mean, I'm new to it, so.
You feel like you? I feel like you still kind of questioning a lot of things and hesitating.
Nah, it's not even that. It's just like I've recorded so many songs that. Man, I've recorded so many songs, but
you got to get out that mode. And
I ain't even told everything.
Okay.
I ain't wrote. You know what I'm saying? It's like one of them things when I look at my story and look at my life. It's like, man, I ain't wrote a song about this. I ain't wrote a song about that. But a lot of the songs that I'm making now, that I'm producing now, is more or less like, it's definitely building the brand together so people can get the big picture when I'm on the bigger platform, and I'm right. And people like, look, the whole world looking at me. So when at that point, the whole world looking at me, my brand from that point can make sense. So it's like, it's slow growth. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, absolutely.
It's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not about the person who gets there the fastest. It's about if you're doing it right, if you skipping steps. A lot of artists want to skip steps.
Yeah, you don't last that way. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
And that, you know what's crazy, man? You bring that up is, you know, perfect example. You know, through COVID, which is crazy. We haven't even talked about that, but over the last year, you know, a lot of people doing, and it could be artists, DJs, business, whatever business.
Right.
A lot of people weren't able to get through. make it through. You know what I'm saying? Meaning be able to stay open, stay hustling, stay grinding.
Man.
And a lot of people got pushed back.
Let's talk about it.
But a lot of people rose up and took advantage of the opportunity too.
Right.
How did 2020 affect you or help you? Or?
Man, that's a whole story in itself. 2020 was just, I'm like, I could cry boo-hoo and, you know, ask for sympathy, but I won't do that when you look at the whole world and the whole point of it. Like, but 2020 was a rough year for me, but also in that year of it being rough was like a lot of people, I feel I can't just claim it as mine. Like, it was only my year. I claimed it as my year, but I think a lot of people in that time kind of found purpose. Their purpose, and whether they was made for whatever they was attempting to do before the thing happened, whatever they was attempting to do before, whether it's a rapper, artist, painter, or whatever they was aspiring to do, pilot, whatever. Because I seen some people try to be a pilot and they like, I don't want to do it now because look at everything that's going on. It's like there's people that stop their whole dreams because they in fear of everything that's going on. So yeah, man, that's for me.
But on the other side of it,
right.
There's also people that took advantage of the opportunity and was like, man, I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. 2020 is crazy. I'm not gonna miss the opportunity. I'm gonna do what I got to do, right?
Yeah, man. It was a lot of them. It was a lot of people. A lot of people up and grinding now, like for real.
Salute, man. Salute to all those people too. You know, I know that I asked myself, you know, as much change and adapting we had to do, you know, just myself and my life and my family, you know, I asked myself, are things easier or harder right now? And as hard as they seem sometimes, I look back at things, I'm like, damn, like things got better for sure. And like if I look at my situation now, there's more time in between, even though it feels like it's not at all. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I don't know.
Yeah. Nah, I feel that. I feel what you.
Yeah. So I feel it, man. You know, either you rose up or you know what I'm saying, you drown.
Right. Yeah. Nah. That's my whole point is just like for me, it was a lot of things that was very hard.
Yeah.
For me. But a lot of great things came from it. Like the things that I was going through caused me to focus more on my producing. The way, you know, that's how I was coping with dealing with stress during that time. Where it was like I ain't missed a day, and you know I done been able to stay sane through this and find some sort of clarity on my brand, my purpose, on what I'm supposed to be talking about, what I'm supposed to be on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's more clear now.
It's confirmed.
Very
clear. It's confirmed.
And look at you, man. You sitting with John Blaze.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? All right, so look, let's not talk about it. Let's give it to him right here, man.
Yeah,
this is go ahead and introduce the single News that drops Friday.
Hey, yeah, check me out. Hey, I go by the name of Bird, aka Bird with an X in it, not an I, not a Y. And I'm with Johnny Blaze because that's my guy.
Yeah, there you go.
This single right here is called News. Just like that, straight like that.
Let's get to it. All right, Bird in the building. It's called News. Icon Radio, let's go.
Feels like breaking news, okay, this just in. Had to tell your boo, okay, we just friends. I see, I don't do the rules or take suggestions. Okay, this is what I do, that ain't for question. Got a short fuse, but hey, I function. She tryna be my muse, get way seductive. On me, I paid my dues, so call my bluff in. Feels like breaking news, okay, this just in.
Hold on, run it back one time. Brand new music. Bird is here. It's that new single dropping Friday. It's called News. Pay attention, John Blaze.
Slow life
Talk to the town.
Okay, this is what I do, that ain't for question. Got a short fuse, but hey, I function. She tryna be my muse, get way seductive. On me, I paid my dues, so call my bluff in. Feels like breaking news, okay, this just in. Feels like breaking news, okay, this just in. It's a crazy world, but I'm adjusting. My little babe, she keep it K and she ain't rushing. I made the beats, I guarantee the lead concussion. Get on my dick, I'm Bobby Boucher. She that ain't it, I'm pressing skip, they call me New Bayless. New playlist, hit a sprinkle, have some true flavor. Oh, you in your bag, well, that won't last, boy, cause I'm Tomb Raider. That mean I'm killing shit and quick to bring it back up. Dog, race yourself and not me, ay, that's gonna get you passed up. You sleeping on me, counting sheep, and somehow that don't add up. Then Sucker your whole life, the type to blame that shit on bad luck. No, that's karma, dope like farmer, so forever I'm bait. I don't exercise hate, I rather exercise great. Everybody gotta eat, but I bet entire steaks. I got a jet of mind state, so what's pressure? Why wait? I popped up on your screen like late breaking news, and that's really why they hate me, but they hated Jesus. Front page like the mags, get your issue. Tell a baby go home, your boyfriend miss you. Plus he broke in the rent due. Oh man, it's like breaking news. Okay, this just in. Had to tell your boo, okay, we just friends. See, I don't do the rules or take suggestions. Okay, this is what I do, that ain't for questions. Got a short fuse, but hey, I function. She tryna be my music, way seductive. On me, I pay my dues, so call my bluff in. Feels like breaking news, okay, this just in. Feels like breaking news, okay, this just in.
Yes, yes, yes.
It's a crazy world, but I'm adjusting. You see, I don't follow rules and take suggestions. Feels like breaking news, okay, this just in. Ask me what I'm doing, I say hustling. Yeah, it's a crazy world, but I'm adjusting. You see, I don't follow rules or take suggestions. Feels like breaking news, okay, this just in. Had to tell your boo, okay, we just friends. I see, I don't do the rules or take suggestions. Okay, this is what I do, that ain't for question. Hey, got a short fuse, but hey, I function. She tryna be my music, way seductive. On me, I pay my dues, so call my bluff in. Feels like breaking news, okay, this just in.
Yeah. Feels like breaking news. This just in. Bird is in the building.
Yeah.
Sir.
What's happening?
Yeah. New music right there. That's news.
Yeah, no.
Hey man, the record is just it's fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like you sound like you're just skipping on the track.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
That's it.
Was that how did you come up with this record? Like what was the concept for it and everything?
Man, it's crazy, man. Talk about a throwaway, bro. It was a beat that was like a 3-bar loop that was just sitting in my earfield, and I wasn't messing with. I didn't have nothing for it. It was a 3-bar loop with the drums and kind of the melody, and came up with the idea. You know, thinking about everything that was going on, looking at all the news and how it's more or less like it just was feeling overwhelming.
Man,
Yes,
say that. Say
you know
that.
what I'm saying? It get to a point where people be like, it got to the point where I leave my house and it's about to be a flood, but I don't know because I don't watch the news. You feel me? Because I don't watch the news because it's that much of a.
Yeah.
I got to focus on way too much.
Yeah.
I
It's
don't
distracting.
I don't even know. Oh, the Capitol? What? A day later? Oh man,
That's
they
crazy.
Did what? I mean, not literally, but you did.
Yeah.
On that level.
Nah, I feel it, man.
So we got to the point where it's like, all right, I got to make a song kind of touching on how this is overwhelming, but just make it fun.
Right.
And then I wrote news, and then when I went to the studio, I got with my boy Slow, and I told him before we even recorded, I was like, bro, this beat hard, bro, but it needs some sauce on it, bro. I feel like it's missing something. It's not. I feel like it's supposed to be big, bro. This is supposed to be big, but it's like empty. So, bro, went in there, sauced it up, came out good. That was like Super Saiyan, you know what I'm saying? And then came back to get it mastered, went in there, and that went Super Saiyan 2 on it, you know what I'm saying? Like, that we have news. So, news is just basically, like you said, exactly, a fun record.
Yeah.
Kind of touching briefly on things that's going on, but keeping it lighthearted because, you know, we got enough of the other stuff.
No, absolutely, man.
Yeah.
You know, and there's a lot of, it's entertaining too, man. Throughout the record, it keeps your attention because, I mean, you're saying a lot of slick things in there too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I caught a few things in there.
Right.
It's one of those you got to run back.
Right. You got to run back like, oh, he said that. Oh,
Yeah.
aha.
Is that what your style kind of is though?
Yeah, man. I was always told I was lyrical, but I just wanted to keep it more or less like, let me be lyrical, but let me be like in your face lyrical, not like you don't know what I'm talking about lyrical.
Right. Big words and all that.
Big word, you know, I can use the big words, but it's like make it where just somebody who may not have the biggest vocab can be like, oh, I can at least understand the context of what I'm saying that in. So,
No, I get that. That's what's up.
That's what I'm on. I'm every man. You know what I'm saying? For the every man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not. I make music. If I had to put it in a nutshell, what type of music I try to make music for people who deal with the craziness of whether trauma from hereditary, or they the trauma that they inherited from things that happened in their life, or things like 2020 losing their job, or
their life
floods, their life, granny dying, uncles dying, COVID. Like I made music for the person who going through the mental health issues and trying to figure out a way on how they can function at a high level to still be able to get it for the people that's dependent on them. So
man,
that's what it is.
That's deep and very forward thinking. You know what I'm saying? Open minded for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like you're thinking beyond.
Nah, fact.
Than just the record, man.
Yeah.
That's big though, because not only do you understand the impact that your music can have on other people, but that's also a way to connect with more fans.
That's fair.
I feel like a lot of artists almost make music just to fit in amongst their peers.
Right,
when I say peers, like, other musicians and artists, you know what I'm saying? Well, that's not what the business is about. You know what I'm saying? Like you're trying to sell music to people, everyday people.
Right. Man, that's what it is, man. It's the everyday person that likes music. It don't matter what they look like, you know what I'm saying? And me personally, when I put out Dedicated 1, I ain't had no marketing campaign for it. My first tape I just put out online.
Yeah.
But Dedicated 2, you know what I'm saying? I came with a strong street campaign, like CDs, like really running up on folks, actually getting out there, connecting with the people. And one thing I realized was, it didn't matter who I approached. Some people that I would have never. Sometimes I had this thing where I approach people. I'm like, I know they're gonna say no, but I'm just gonna approach them just because if they say yes, that's gonna give me the confidence to go to the next person. And it'd be like, them people be like, yeah, I'll buy that. And if CDs win 2021, you dig? You feel what I'm saying? Like you gotta have some sort of grind, hustle to get people to actually buy a CD in 2021.
I tell people all the time too, that it don't matter what you're selling.
Right.
Like, you're selling yourself.
Man, talk about it.
At the end of the day, like, people are buying you. So every time you turn on your phone and get online or get on a record or wherever you're at, interview,
right,
people are looking at that, and I'm saying that's the merchant, that's the product.
Right.
You're the brand. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times, a lot of it don't got to do too much with the music. It's just how you present the music and yourself, really. So,
Fact. That's fact. Big facts.
All right, so you have we talked about an EP, but that's something that is probably down the road.
You talking about Players Therapy? You talking about something?
The name? No.
When you talking about? Oh, you talking? Okay,
yeah, because you're gonna drop some singles first.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, we dropping singles. We ain't worried. We worried about building momentum.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, and leaving print. So you know what I'm saying, for people to come after me. I'm worried about that.
Who are you working with anybody in the city or any artists right now?
I'll be in contact with artists, and I'm open to work with any artist.
Okay.
Like I said, I've been producing, and I've been heavy secretly producing. Not really secretly producing. I put like little clips on my Instagram. I started a little beat page, but I don't put like upload beats or nothing like that. I just be making them.
Yeah.
And I'm tapped in with all the Phoenix, Tucson, Tempe, Mesa artists. I'm tapped in with y'all. Like, I be on y'all. If y'all looked on y'all Instagram, y'all see flyer.__. He been following me, he been supporting me because I've been peeping like, all right, even if it's not about no collab or we doing no feature.
Yeah. You know what's going on.
For sure, because I ain't been doing this long, but when I did decide to do music, I was in Houston, Texas. You know what I'm saying? I got kids in Houston, so I was out there, you know what I'm saying? And I decided to do music, and I was like, I'm really from out here. Like, I love Houston, don't get me wrong, I love Texas, but like Arizona, you know what I'm saying, really was the foundation for the story that's to be told. You know what I'm saying? And so I made sure, first things first, like I tapped in with OGs early. I tapped in with Willie North Pole early, like, cause bro, I was a fan of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tapped in with a lot of people early, just following them, liking their stuff, and hoping that maybe, they come and follow my stuff or like my comment or send me a DM or whatever. Just early on,
That's respect, though.
Nah, it was. Definitely, for sure. Cause growing up, I feel like it wasn't too many it wasn't, even though I wasn't considering being an artist growing up, it wasn't, if I was to be considered being an artist growing up, it wasn't too many examples of like how Atlanta, they can grow up and they can see Gucci Man go to the corner store and it's like, I just saw Gucci Man, bro, I'm gonna be a rapper because how can, this man's real, he's not a god, I just saw him in the flesh, I can be that. So like, it's one of those things, I ain't have that. We had a couple people that was popping, and you know what I'm saying, mostly like, you know, I get the MC Magics. I remember MC Magics. I remember what's his name, Poker Face. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Dog Poke.
I remember Baby Bash was very popping, even though
he still is. What you talking about?
I met bro too. I met bro at Loudfest. So hey, Baby Bash, if you see this, hey,
you know, you're right though, man. Like we talk about that a lot, like because there's a lack of examples of success stories, you know what I'm saying? So it's hard for people to say, for artists to look at that and be like, okay, that's how they did it, so I'm gonna go about it, you know, and do it my way.
Right.
And then mix that with 2021 and technology and social media, it's like it's the Wild West, and everybody's just trying to do it, figure it out on their own, you know, with no budget, you know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know, man. You got to reinvent it, but it's there.
Right.
But like you said, you know, salute to those who definitely did it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Nah,
because they still touring today.
Yeah, I'm tapped in with all.
You know?
I be following with them and liking their stuff.
On Poker Face, he did it. I mean, every one of those you mentioned right there is legendary, man. Poker Face had 2 major record deals.
I know,
you know
that's what I'm saying. Like, he was the main example of, he from Arizona. Oh, he doing that. Da, 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 da. And we still got, you know, people that's been bubbling for the like the last 5 years, coming up like a Futuristic. You know what I'm saying? And we a Vita Ruler. We got you know what I'm saying, people out there that's been. It's
a matter of time, man. It's gonna. I think when it opens, it's gonna, like, the floodgates gonna go. You know what I'm saying? So you know, because there's a lot of talent out here, man. You know, more than most people could really expect to. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
That's a fact.
All right. You mentioned you know, overcoming a lot of things in your story. You know what I'm saying? What's one thing that you could kind of tell us, you know, from your story coming up that helped you get to where you are today?
One thing that helped me?
Yeah.
For sure. I had a daughter early, you know what I'm saying, when I was young, and that kind of put the battery in the back, because I really had to end up raising her. You know what I'm saying? As a single father, you know what I'm saying?
Salute.
Like, for a while I had to raise it by myself, but you know what I'm saying? I got my wife, you know what I'm saying? She been holding it down like for a minute, so as our mama and stuff like that. So even that's a whole another story in itself. Like, that's something to be talked about, you know what I'm saying? For real. Cause
during that time though, like, did you obviously you were into music, you know, but you weren't able to pursue it how you wanted to because of the situations within your life at that time, right?
Right, that's a fact.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a fact. Well, really, wait. Bring that question back. I thought you said something and then I reheard you. You said.
So what I was saying was, I mean, growing up, raising your daughter at the time, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Full-time, single dad.
That part.
You're not able to probably push the music and be involved with that as much as
Nah, I see what you're saying. Nah. All right, so my daughter was like 5 when I decided to do music. She was already, you know what I'm saying, she's not no baby no more.
Right.
So yeah, that was never a thing. If anything, it just helped me really kind of put a perspective on how I was gonna come with my music and how I was gonna present myself brand wise, because you know, I got a legacy to leave that my kids gonna be watching. So
absolutely,
that just kind of was like, all right, I know I could pop my stuff, I could pop my shit, and you know, get grimy, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying, we talking about repercussions, all that. Even if we talking, you know, gutter, we talking, you know, like we gonna do something to somebody. It's more or less, hey, we gotta basically, you know what I'm saying, be accountable on the music, and that's all I'm on.
You know what's crazy? There's a lot of controversy right now regarding that same issue.
Right.
with Cardi and Meg Thee Stallion when they performed at the Grammys last week.
Right.
This last weekend.
Right.
And they performed the WAP joint. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Everybody knows what it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They were on stage doing what they do. If anybody's seen the video or seen the memes, like, you know what it is.
Right.
So the Grammys knew what they were doing. Everybody's in an uproar because, you know, these are women that should be, you know, being an example for young
Right.
women, young ladies. I don't know if you put that much pressure on them. You know what I'm saying? You know, and if that's the case, then why was the Grammys gonna put them on stage like that? You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be real with you. I mean, just personally, as a parent,
Yeah.
I think you just responsible for educating your kids. So they gonna come across a lot of wicked stuff out there. I feel like it's just your job as a parent, if you're a parent, you know what I'm saying? And I say this as a parent, not as somebody who ain't no parent trying to speak on parent issues, you dig?
Yeah.
I say this, I feel like it's your responsibility to make sure they educated on, hey, this is what's out there. This is different things out here that we may not agree about in this house, but peep this. This is out here. So know that, you know, what you know. I just feel like it's about educating them. You know, don't act perfect with your kid like you could do no wrong.
Yeah, keep it real with them.
Keep it all the way 100 with them, and like
give them the news.
Give them the news. You dig? Give them the news.
Yo, so check it.
Oh,
all right, so the news record drops
Yeah.
Friday, and then how long in between until you drop the next single?
Man, we looking to try to drop it a month after it. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying?
So you gonna hit them?
We gonna hit them where it hurt. We more or less we just working on the visuals right now, getting all the visuals edited. So it's more or less like we gonna let this news serenade, would marinate. You know what I'm saying? Let people hear it, cause they need to hear this. You know, they need to hear this.
Yeah, it's a good introduction.
It's
man.
a good introduction, cause once they hear this, they gonna be like, hold on, they not gonna expect what's next, and what's after that, they're not gonna expect that. They gonna be like, hold up.
Yeah.
Oh, you tricked us. You really like to go.
There it is.
Yeah.
Pay attention. Well, we look forward to much more. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, I'm gonna say this right now. Like, this is just the beginning.
That part.
You know, the follow-up single is a very, very strong follow-up single.
Man, come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I even recommended, like, suggested,
Hey.
hey man, you know, this one right here might be. You're like, nah.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing.
This is true, y'all. This is true.
So look, just know that, you know, we're coming at you, you know, for a few months, man. It's gonna be a good summer.
For sure.
Where can people follow you and keep up with Bird?
Man, people can follow me on Instagram at fly_or___. That's 3 underscores. Fly or die, kind of like GZ Trap or Die, but Fly or Die. Fly or Die on everything. Twitter, YouTube, my YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
I like that, Fly or Die.
Fly or Die, you know what I'm saying? Actually, that's what I started at. We started off as Fly or Die, and that's just why my Instagram has stayed Fly or Die. But my brand now, you know what I'm saying, is Bxrd certified.
Okay.
You dig what I'm saying? Fly or Die, and it's the same thing. It kind of go along with my journey in mental health, you know what I'm saying, like, and dealing with that good portion of my life. The Fly representing to forever love yourself, as a representation for myself or anybody who rocking with the brand to forever love themselves, because as somebody who had mental health issues growing up, I ain't, you know what I'm saying, really love myself. I ain't had low self-esteem, and I didn't think I was ugly or anything, but I just didn't love myself and didn't practice loving myself, more importantly. So we got Bxrd certified, kind of like a play on priority certified. So we forever
like
love ourselves, forever love yourself.
It's a priority.
Prioritize to forever love yourself. And a certified is like an oath to prioritize that you forever gonna love yourself. And it's just, you know what I'm saying, it's not, I'm not trying to be corny more, but it's like everybody, you know, if you never had mental health issues in your life, boy, did 2020 put the, you know what I'm saying, put the pressure on the, man, for real. So a lot of people is dealing with it and having to function, still take care of their families. And for me, as a person who's dealt with it, I feel like it don't go away. It never go away. You know, you used to think, okay, it's certain things that make them go away. How you are is how you born, how you supposed to be. The only thing you can do to overcome these things is to love yourself. Like, practice loving yourself, to actually care for yourself, not just like how you eat or nothing, but like actually practice loving yourself. So that's my whole brand, my whole perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like Fly or Die. It was just like forever love yourself. Or literally you're gonna die. So you really gotta love yourself, because think about it, if you don't love yourself, and
can't live.
You literally can't live. Or
Man.
you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? We all wanna live. Everybody wanna live. We do stuff to make us younger.
Man, come
everybody wanna be young.
So hey, hold on, I got to salute, man. That was real big.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? Everything you said, that salute, man, major salute.
Appreciate
and have you thought about working with youth and like community youth organizations, stuff like that?
Man, that's crazy. You just said that. Me and my boy Dream is my best friend. Is my homie. You know what I'm saying? Like he been rocking with the boy for a minute. But me and him was just talking about it the other day. How we gonna start? We're not really starting. We just gonna kind of have a DBA off of the LLC of Fly Already Certified. And it be just basically something of a program mentoring young disadvantaged boys and youth. You know what I'm saying? We're getting the blueprint together on how we really gonna do it, but it's really gonna be surrounded around the brand of what I'm already building with my music and the Fly Already Certified.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be for disadvantaged youth. My boy Dream, he went to prison at 17, straight out of high school. He didn't even graduate high school. He went straight to prison. Myself, I ended up in Adobe Mountain High School at 16 years old, did a year and a half, almost 2 years. And like a lot of kids end up stuck in the system. And, with my own stories in mental health, I realized that even though I had this story and I dealt with all these things with mental health, I'm not the only one.
No, not at all.
So,
not at all.
We think about it like people that are them boys that are disadvantaged, them girls, the little girls and them children that's disadvantaged. A lot of times them disadvantaged situations puts pressure on their psyche. Yeah. And they really, end up having depression, anxiety, from all of that, being disadvantaged, whether that's poverty or whether that's just bad situations. So yeah, it's a lot of stuff in the works. We got a lot of stuff in the works. I don't want to speak too soon on it, but since you asked, that's definitely something that we considering, because
you're the guy, bro. I mean,
for sure.
It takes a certain individual to step into that role, and especially those who have been through it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Who understand it firsthand. You know what I'm saying? For multiple reasons, because you were there, but also from the youth perspective, they're not gonna really trust and believe somebody who's not like them, you know what I'm saying, or who's been where they've been. So, you have a lot of opportunity, man.
Johnny Blaze.
You know what I'm saying?
I was in Scared Straight at 11, bro.
Yeah, wow.
I can't make this up. We call my pop on air. He probably listening right now. Hey, you in the chat,
Wait,
Pops?
I got it.
Hey, you in the chat? Get in the chat.
I got to ask, though, like real talk. The Scared Straight, I've seen a lot of it on TV and whatnot. And then there's like Dr. Phil and Ricky Lake and all that back in the day. Right. And some of the kids are just badass kids where like you had the dude all up in the place. You think this funny? You know what I'm saying? Right. And then like there's some kids that are crying and then there's some kids that are laughing. Which were you?
Which was I?
Like, did you take it serious?
I wasn't like
were you scared?
I wasn't being disrespectful, but I wasn't necessarily scared.
Yeah.
Because I knew they couldn't. There's only so much they could do.
Yeah.
And that's obvious.
Do you think that program helped at all with you? Did that impact you at all anytime?
Because I wasn't a bad kid. I just was making bad decisions because of my mental health and where I was at with it mentally.
Wow.
You feel what I'm saying? I was never a bad kid. I was really doing bad stuff because I was on that.
You know what's crazy is I think law enforcement and the judicial system, all that, they're still struggling and trying to figure out how to deal with this and with mental health. And,
right.
Like we see stuff all the time where, they send a police officer to a disturbance and it happens to be someone who's, having a rough time with mental health at the moment. And then, they act out of, you know what I'm saying, they're going through something and the police officer reacts and ends up killing somebody, who was an innocent man. You know what I mean? That happens all the time.
Right.
There's not enough education. There's not enough information on that, in leadership to change these laws and to get it in the forefront. So, someone like yourself who's willing to speak on that, number one, is huge, man.
Right. No, I appreciate you, man. I felt like that I got to use my story
absolutely
as a, as a catalyst, because it was like, all right, these things they've been like comfortable where society talk about them just like within like the past 5 years. It's been like we talking about it. Charlamagne got books out. We on a bigger scale of the culture trying to understand this mental health thing. But growing up, I ain't had it. I ain't have nothing to look at like to say it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like that you're there's other people that's like you and they're dealing with the same things, and you really just need to love yourself, because these things are kind of like, you know, somebody may be born with Down syndrome or somebody may be born with cancer. You know, like mental health is just something you can be born with. It could be something you inherited.
Right.
But either way it goes, what you know, they like you said, they still trying to figure out what's this, was it medication, what do we need to do here, is it therapy, is it this, is it that? And my experience, I'm not going to, talk about the medication, because people who take the medication can make their own assumptions on whether it work or not.
Right.
But what I will say is what I found for me to maintain sane is just loving myself, like actually caring for myself and being like, you're great. You're everything you need to be, and everything that you want. The universe is gonna come to you, and just being happy and content more than anything. So, you know what I'm saying? Like
that's big. That's big of you to embrace that. I feel like a lot of people, men, especially men of color,
right?
We have a hard time of embracing that. You know what I'm saying? For
come
whatever
on,
reason, society tells us, we gotta be tough. Don't be a punk.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's huge, man. I think a lot of people suffer from mental health in some capacity.
Yeah.
Some more than others, obviously. But I think number one is, like you said, to recognize it and to deal with it.
That's it.
And you'd be surprised that there's probably a lot of people out there just like you.
Man, I really, when I start realizing it too, when I'm going out there selling my CDs, and then, I start putting Bxrd certified on everything like that. People gonna start seeing my brand everywhere, like Bxrd certified, and it don't even have my face on it, because it's not about me. Bxrd? Is it Bxrd? Is it Bxrd? Is it Bxrd? I'm like, nah.
The X is silent.
Yeah, the X is silent, and that's like that's one of the things they called me Bird before I started rapping, and I was like, I'm gonna add an X in it.
Yeah.
Type.
I dig it. I dig it.
One of them.
All right. Yeah, that was good, man.
Appreciate
you. You want to talk about the dedication too? What was that? Because that was the project you did. That was the first one you did?
Man, that's Dedicated 2. Was a follow up to my first project ever called Dedicated, which was my little mixtape I did. And then this one was like a follow up in the same sort of format of like the one before, as far as in freestyles. But like I said, the first one, I ain't had nobody to host it. I was just new in the game.
Yeah.
I didn't really have too many connections. I was just new, fresh. So I was just like, I'm putting some work out there, and this will help gain momentum, fans, people who can see my music later, whatever.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dedicated 2 came along. You know what I'm saying? Dedicated 2 came along, and I had it done already. And at some point last year, DJ VIP DM me on Instagram. Surreal. Because if anybody who know me know that I'm a huge Hustle fan before his demise.
For those who don't know, DJ VIP is Nipsey Hussle's official DJ.
Official DJ.
Yeah, official DJ.
Official DJ. They was in a relationship. It wasn't his DJ like right before he passed. No, he was a DJ up until he passed for 8 years.
From the beginning.
Relationship from the beginning. From the beginning of the marathon.
Crenshaw.
Yeah, he's an original member, DJ VIP. But bro reached out to me. Thought it was kind of like a scam. Hit my bro. Because it's all in the middle of the pandemic. You dig?
Yeah.
And you hit me out of nowhere. I'm smarter than the average cat, so I'm like, I hit my bro Dream, and he was like, hey bro, if he's serious, he'll put it, he put his name on it. So I was like, all right, hit him with the idea. Got his number, reached out to me, called me. We talked, for a good hour. He asked me what I was trying to do, broke it all down to him, real down to earth. Then, I sent it to him. He was like, bro, this is fire. What in the world are you doing? Like, sent it all to him. We packaged it up. He put it out on his Spinrilla. I put it out on my SoundCloud. and you know, it's out there. It's out there for the world to get. You know, right now for free. There's no charge. It's just one of them things. It's called Dedicated. So it's just it's just my token of my, to my fans, just say, hey, I'm still staying dedicated. Even though I put out original music. Yeah. Here goes these little freestyles for you. You're going to get a lot of gems in here. You're going to get a lot of game in here. You're going to get a lot of laughs in here. You know what I'm saying? But it's just one of those things. And me and him put the project together. Like I said, and if you hear the songs and you hear the project, it's kind of creepy. The fact that if you hear the content of what I'm saying, how many times I really reference Nipsey and reference his legacy to the marathon, to a lot of things surrounding Nipsey. I even have a song on there called LLNH, Long Live Nipsey Hussle. I got a song on there called that, and multiple songs on there referencing. So imagine this being done before VIP even ever hits me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gotta be, that is surreal.
And mind you, this tape was supposed to drop in the year before it actually dropped. Dropped 2020, supposed to drop 2019. I had a situation where I lost like 100 and something songs in the studio. Studio got robbed. Where I was recording, I recorded like 143 songs in a span of a year, all while working a full-time job. Damn. I recorded a lot of songs. Studio got robbed. And it was a messed up situation where I had to wait to get the files and files of the track outs for the dedicated songs I had recorded. Finally put that together, and then a year later, when I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and just drop it. He hits me, and we have that going, and I drop it. And bro on there really saying some honorable mention, like stuff he ain't had to say about me. Yeah, like
that's a blessing.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact, bro. Bro is really a stand-up character. Like as far as as a man. Yeah. Like I could see why Nip kept him around him. Bro is really, his heart is in the right place. He really was. That's one of the closest people when we talk about an artist and an artist that's really on the rise. The closest people to him probably gonna be like the engineer, producer, DJ.
Oh yeah,
those are like the closest as far as like friendship.
And they was on the road a lot together. Yeah, that's where I met both of them.
That's what I'm saying. As far as in non-business relationships that really just fully on, I'll support you. Those are the engineer,
the ones that believe in your dream too, man. Like-minded. Individuals that same goal oriented. You know what I mean? Like it's all part of the team.
No, that's a fact, bro. We did that, and I talked to him, and that's probably one of the best things about it. It wasn't like we just did this tape and that was it, bro. Like we just talk about normal stuff, like eating fruit and taking care of my body and cryptocurrency and. Like we talk about just things that ain't got nothing to do with music, and bro, he's just a solid dude, man. Yeah. He understand the vision, he understand the voice. Okay, you know what I'm saying?
So we can that tape is available online, right? You said on SoundCloud.
Right, so it's available right now on SoundCloud and Spinrilla.
Okay, dope. Yeah. All right, go check that out. I'm gonna go run that tonight. Let me see if I can get to that and listen to the whole thing too. Man. And shout out to DJ VIP one time.
For sure. Shout out DJ VIP. Yeah. For sure. Thank you, my man.
Yeah, we gotta get up. All right. Hey man, I want to thank you for coming by.
Man, thank you for having me, man. Cause you really. Man, you really, what you doing is legend. It's already legendary. You already a legend.
Appreciate that.
You already there. I mean, especially when we talk about Phoenix hip hop, Arizona hip hop. You already a legend, bro.
I appreciate that.
But like you really spearheading this Southwest movement. And like I said, growing up, we had those few people I named who did their things and had their runs and was rocking, but they wasn't necessarily accessible. And I'm trying to have the next generation of the Desert Babies, the Dan G's, the King Emmets, the De La Prince. I can go on, bro. The Deli every. I can go on.
Shout out to my guys.
I can go on and on with Arizona artists. Yeah. That's really just doing their thing. So like, I'm just I just want to lead this, not even necessarily lead this. I just want to be a part of this and really even on the production till y'all AZ artists tap in with me. I produce. I ain't charging for beats. I don't want your money. I want the song to blow up. Then we get the money. Like, I don't want your $300. You can keep your $300.
We'll sign the paperwork and we'll get the money on the back end.
We get the money on the back end. Y'all can keep that.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying? I don't lease beats. I don't do none of
Hey,
that.
it always blew my mind on how producers have these fire beats. They got like 1,000 beats just sitting there,
Right.
Because they're trying to charge, way too much for these artists. So like the leasing and all that, I understand that too. But at the end of the day, like, come on, man.
Nah, man. I believe in believing in the artist, and providing the artists resources, so when they get on the platform to blow up, they can benefit from it and not have to worry about it on the legal back end, and we can all eat. Like,
yeah,
I don't want
forever too, man.
Forever, like this, forever.
This forever, shit.
Nah, yeah, for real.
Spotify ain't going nowhere. Apple ain't going nowhere.
Nowhere.
Them royalties ain't going nowhere.
Nowhere. So yeah, nah, man, y'all tap in with me, man. I'm accessible. You could DM me.
Yes, sir.
Flyer die ____. That's 3 underscores. Like I said, and then you can look up Bxrd, Bxrd. I'll pop up then too. But y'all just tap in with me. Artists, y'all want work on some music, or y'all just want some beats, build relationships, whatever. Cause man, I want to see everybody win. I don't want to see situations like in other cities where niggas is dying behind jealousy and all of this. Like, we could come together and really do something great, because the world done seen all of that kill stuff. We done seen the RIPs. We tired of it. The fans don't like that. So like, Arizona artists need to come together, because one thing I realized, like, we really influenced by Cali a lot. I grew up Arizona. I know it's really influenced by Cali. We're 6 hours away. We from LA. Like, and with being influenced by Cali, we influenced by the gang culture. You know what I'm saying? And the street life and mentality. You know what I'm saying? Which is we just inherited. You know what I'm saying? It's not far. You know what I'm saying? So what that means is, it make it hard for artists to really work with each other if we got a mentality of, we over here, we from this set, we from this hood, if we from this block, that's cool. Y'all could be from y'all blocks all y'all want to.
Let's get some money.
Let's get some money. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about
let's make history. Yeah.
Let's make history, because
I'm on with that.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And being solid, doing good business, and just being genuine, actually linking each other, like treating each other like family, because at the end of the day, man, we in this together.
No, it's true.
We in this together.
I think it's gonna happen, man. I think we're there. I think a lot of people are gonna be examples and leading the way.
That's a fact.
And I see you as being one of them, man.
I appreciate that, for sure.
So I appreciate you. One more time, Bxrd in the building.
Hey.
And Bxrd, before we go, I want to just know, like, I mean, two things.
Hey, what's that?
I'm not gonna put you on the spot, but I am gonna ask if we could give him a little taste.
I give him, put the beat on. Stop asking.
You want to do something like that?
I mean, because I'd rather not even think about it. Because if you ask me and I have to think about it too long, I'm like, nah. But hey, you put the beat on, we might be able to.
Well, I was gonna ask if we could give him a premiere of the follow up single too.
Oh, if you want to, we could. Hey, bro, it's already copywritten, so yeah, you could go.
It ain't going nowhere. We'll give him a little taste. Yeah. Hey, Bxrd, I'm gonna let you off the hook this time, but you got to come back.
Nah, for sure.
All right. This is a premiere, world premiere right here, Bxrd. This is a follow-up single. It's called Cope.
Hey.
One more time, Bxrd.
Hey.
Yes, I got it out the muscle. So this one for the struggle. Just remember all the times you were broke. Every day gotta hustle, gotta stack it till it's double. Fuck that triple, man, I'm focused in my mode. They used to take me as a joke, but now they tell me that I'm dope. Thought you were my bro, but you was hating on the low. I'm a lost control, but somehow I just stay afloat.